Okay, we are making a cute picture of cats in a silhouette. So you're going to draw with pencil first. I'm using marker because it shows up better on the video. So we're going to start with some ground here at the bottom. If you want, you can just make it a straight line going across, or you can make it a little bit wavy if you want to. And then we're going to make a curve for the taller cat, just like making a hill. Okay, and then a circle head. Okay, and then some pointy ears. Okay, and then off to the side here, I'm going to give him a tail. So you can make a wavy tail, or you could make a curly tail. You can decide. All right, and then I'm going to make another little shorter cat. Maybe it's a mom and a baby. Okay, and then circle head. And then the two pointy ears. And the curvy tail. And then way up in the sky, I made a moon. So you could do a circle. You could do a half circle, a half moon. I like to do the C for the crescent moon. And then a curve inside of it. Okay, then I am ready for coloring. So I'm actually coloring these with a highlighter. And I started at the bottom with blue. So now you could color right over the cats. It doesn't really matter because we're just going to do the black last. Okay, and then my next row I did purple, but I didn't have a purple highlighter. So I'm going to use some pink. And then I'm going to add some blue on top. And then my two colors actually mix together to make a nice purple color. So magenta and cyan make a violet purple. Okay, and then my next row I did just pink. And then my next row I did orange, but I didn't have orange, so I'm going to use yellow first. And I'm going to do pink on top. And then I get a nice orange color. And then my last row, I just did plain yellow. Okay, and then down below here, I just did green for my ground. Okay, and then I'm going to color in my moon. And I would have you do this with a black Crayola marker, not with your Sharpie, because we like to save the Sharpies for the outlining and the details, not usually the coloring it. Okay, and then I'm coloring my other cat, and then I'm all set. Of course, my name at the bottom here too. All right, have a great day.